So this is a very special streaming box. We're talking about quad-core CPU, 3 gigs RAM, 32 gigs storage, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, USB 3, all of your certifications in a package costing around about £60, also available in the UK. I do think this could be a great alternative for anybody looking to move away from the Amazon ecosystem or just looking for a high quality, well configured box. Now essentially we're talking about a more or less one-to-one clone of the ON 4K Pro, as you can see here, but this is not available in the UK or Europe or really anywhere outside the USA. This one you can pick up from Amazon as well as directly from the Thomson website, and I'm actually working with Thomson and they've agreed to give 5 of these boxes away to my subscribers. So make sure you watch this video to the end so you know exactly how to enter this competition. Let's open this up. In fact, so in the box you get a small user manual, so Thomson running Google TV, Streaming Box Plus 270. You get some quick setup instructions, typical things, plug in your HDMI cable, plug in your power, and you're more or less good to go. And this is the actual box. Let's open that up. Okay, so it has this nice sort of textured pattern on the top, not too dissimilar to the ON 4K Pro. Let's look at the front. I mean, this you can see is more kind of like a grey color. This is more dark black or charcoal. So on the back here, we can see we've got your Ethernet port, which I do believe is 100 meg. You got your reset button. You got HDMI out. Here is the USB Type 3 port. So you can easily plug in a gigabit USB 3 adapter and get faster speeds than the standard 100 meg. And this is your power in. On the bottom here, we can just see it says Thomson. And right at the front, you've also got this Find My Remote feature. So great feature built in. Press this and your remote control will start beeping. But you can see in terms of box specifics, you are looking at an identical device. It is more or less the same thing. But again, the ON is only available for USA customers, whereas the Thomson is available in a lot more regions. We also get the small power adapter, standard HDMI cable, and the all too familiar remote control. You can see it does have the Thomson branding, but it is identical to all of the other remotes from all of the other ON devices that I've previously reviewed. As you can see here, and here again, so another device from Homatics. Again, you can see it is more or less the same layout. You've got your standard D-pad, you've got your shortcut buttons. You've also got this favorite key, which you can bind to a certain app, maybe a custom launcher. All of that is built in. So this is everything you get inside the box. Let me now plug this in so I can go ahead and answer all of those key questions like how much storage you get out of the box, can you sideload, can you use a custom launcher, how fast is the Wi-Fi, how fast is the Ethernet, and questions like that. So let me plug that in. So setup was an absolute breeze on this box, just a couple of clicks, and you're now presented with the all too familiar Google TV home screen. Now let's navigate to the settings. Let's have a quick look at what we get out of the box. Now if I go down into system, let's go into about, and we can see that the device does come with Android TV OS version 12. Now there was an update when I first powered on the device, so that is one of the benefits of having a certified official device is you do get regular updates. So my device is now up to date with this version. We can see that the security patch level is from January 2025, and you can see some other information there. Let's go back. Now we do know this box comes with 30 gigs of storage, out of which 23 gigs is available. So really ample storage for your streaming applications, your utilities, maybe even a couple of games. 23 gigs is plenty of storage, but you can very easily expand that storage by just plugging in a USB 3 thumb drive, and you can then move your applications over to that USB. But this is more than enough for now. Let's go home. So test number 1, how fast is the Wi-Fi on the Thomson Google TV streaming box plus 270? I mean, that name is a bit of a mouthful, but let's have a quick look. Then I'll also plug that into a USB 3 gigabit adapter to see if we can get any faster speed. So let's have a quick look at the Wi-Fi first. So we can see in test number 1, okay, so it's pushing more than 450 meg downstream. That's a pretty good number. I mean, that's more than enough even for 8K streaming. Let's go back. Let's just do one more quick test just to make sure that wasn't a fluke or anomaly. Just very quickly, we can see test number 2 on the Wi-Fi. Do we again get more than 450 meg? Just for that consistency, we can see that my device does in fact push over. Yeah, so we can see even in the second test is easy pushing more than 470 meg down, which is great. Let's go back. Okay, we're now connected Ethernet using a USB 3 gigabit adapter. Let's do a quick speed test. So using a USB 3 gigabit adapter, what kind of speeds do we get on the Thomson streaming box? Okay, so with the Ethernet, you get around about 400 megs. So not as fast as Wi-Fi, but with Ethernet, you do get the benefit that you're not going to have any interference. You're not going to have any dropouts. It just gives you a more solid, more dependable, more reliable connection. So if you do want to use Ethernet, you can always use this USB 3 gigabit Ethernet adapter. So that's all for the Wi-Fi test. Let's go back. So how easy is it to jailbreak or in reality just sideload on this new Thomson streaming box? Well, super easy to do. Just install Downloader from the Play Store. You can open that up. You can then type in any short code. Let's go for 51180. Let's type that in. Let's click on go. This should now attempt to download an installation file from the internet. It's trying to do that. And when it does that, it will then prompt you asking, do you want to allow the ability to install unknown applications? Here you can see this is a security prompt. By default, you cannot do this, but I can now click on settings, go to where it says downloader. Let's turn that on. I can now click on install. That's done. I can now click on this as well. This means also any application I downloaded through this application, I'll be able to install that as well. So let's now press the home key. And we've now sideloaded or downloaded our first application from the internet. And that's how easy it is to sideload on this box. So no messing about, no need to type in any commands or anything like that. One click and you can sideload your favorite streaming applications. Next up, can I use my favorite third-party streaming applications to access free content? Well, I can try some random ones over here. One click, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm inside the application. I can see all of the content in here. Nothing is blocked for me. I can even click on play, and in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that's streaming absolutely fine on this box. So they work great. Next up, can I use a custom launcher with this streaming box? Maybe you're not a fan of this kind of home screen with this recommended content, all of these promoted applications. Well, the answer is yes. As you can see on my device, I can press one button, 3, 2, 1. I'm instantly taken to a custom launcher. Everything is super quick. I can use custom wallpaper. I can create custom sections and really just get my home screen looking exactly how I like it. So if you're somebody that likes custom launchers, likes tweaking around, likes using custom tiles, custom backgrounds, all of that is super easy using this streaming box. For example, if I want to change the background, I can go to the launcher settings. I can go to appearance. Let's go into wallpaper. And let's say I want to change the background to a sea background. Let's click on that. Press back a few times. And you can see very quickly, my home screen is now updated to a nicer background. So again, very easy to do. And custom launchers work absolutely fine on this streaming box. Okay, so how do you enter in this competition to win one of these 5 boxes? Well, all you need to do, maybe on your phone or your computer or really any device, navigate over to my website, which is just TechDoctorUK.com. And you can see here you have a link for competition. Let's click on that now. And then you see this competition entry page. So all you need to do is just log in. Let me just do a quick demo. So this is Mr. Testing Demo. Make sure you do enter in a real email address because this is the only way I'll be able to contact you if you are one of the lucky winners. So, but for this, I can just type in test.demo@gmail.com. Now you do have to be at least 18 years old to enter my competition. So make sure you verify that. You click on continue. And that will then unlock the competition, giving you multiple ways on how you can enter. So for example, you can visit my website. That'll give you 1 entry. You can follow me on Twitter. That gives you 5 entries. You can visit my YouTube channel. I'm sure you're already subscribed. That gives you another 5 entries. If you like my page on Facebook, that gives you 10 entries. Now, as long as you have 3 of these ticked off, that will then give you a bonus entry, which I think is worth another 2. So for example, if I click on, I want to visit the website, I can click on that. Click here. That opens up another page, takes you to my website. Now, when you go back to the competition, you can click on continue and you can see that then adds that entry. Similarly, for example, if I want to visit my YouTube page, you would click on this, click on visit. Once you've done that, you go back to the competition, click on continue, and you can see we've now got another 5 entries. And you can also follow me on Facebook if you want to for another 10 entries. And once you have 3 of these done, you'll then be able to do the bonus entry. And this bonus entry is available every single day. So you can keep coming back and really just maximize your chances of winning this competition. So there'll be 4 winners picked from the competition here, and I'll have a separate winner which will be picked from a random comment on my video. So all you need to do is just leave a comment and tell me where you're watching the video from and how long you've been subscribed to the TechDoctorUK channel. Do that. I'll then use a random comment picker, pick a winner there, and you'll be the 5th winner of this competition. Thank you. Next up, can I use the UK streaming applications on this box? As you know, with some of the other boxes which are available out there, unfortunately the UK streaming apps just don't work, or they're not available for you in the Google Play Store. Well, on this box, I can tell you that ITV, this one, all came down directly from the Google Play Store and all work absolutely fine. The only one that I had to sort of sideload was this one here, which is available on my website. But as you can see, it just takes a couple of seconds. I can now click on anything and it's working absolutely fine. So other than this application, all of the others were available directly on the Google Play Store. Next up, can I plug in a USB drive jam-packed full of my movies? And more importantly, does it actually support the exFAT file format? Now, many other streaming boxes only support FAT32. And the main issue with that is you cannot have any file larger than 4 gigs in size. So for the people that really love their high bitrate, high quality movies, unfortunately, FAT32 is not the one. But I can open up a file manager. Let's use this one here. We can now see I'm browsing my USB drive, which is formatted as exFAT. And you can see here straight away in my movies folder, we can see some of the movies I've previously purchased. Yeah, here you can see this one here is over 5.3 gig in size, which proves that this USB drive can't be FAT32 because of that single file limitation. So this box can happily browse exFAT formatted drives. I can click on that and you can see that plays absolutely fine. And I can now enjoy my high quality, high bitrate, super large movies just by plugging in a USB drive formatted as exFAT on this Thomson streaming box. That's working great. Let's back out of that. Next up, can I use the TDUK utilities on this box, like the TDUK App Killer, the TDUK DNS Switcher, TDUK Screensaver Manager? And the answer is yes. So all of those applications work absolutely fine. Here we can see the TDUK App Killer, which will allow you to properly force close all of your background applications with one click. I can open that up. I can click on make a connection. I've already enabled USB debugging in the developer options. I can click on always allow. Takes a couple of seconds. I'm now connected. I can do a count of my background applications. We can see on my device, I've got 13 applications running in the background, consuming CPU cycles, consuming memory on my device. I can now click on one button and that's stopped 12 of them. The reason why it's not 13 is because it's not going to kill itself or terminate itself, but really just the quickest and easiest way to make sure your device is running optimally as possible, keeps everything running smoothly, and really is essential for all of your Android TV and Google TV devices, and it's available directly on the Google Play Store. So all those applications work absolutely fine. So what are my closing thoughts on the Thomson Google TV Streaming Box Plus 270? Well, other than having a ridiculously long name, I have to say overall I'm very impressed with this box. To be fair, it is essentially the On 4K Pro, just made more accessible, more available in other countries. So you got some very capable specs, quad-core CPU, 3 gigs RAM, 32 gig storage, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, all of your certifications. To get those features in a well-packaged, well-made box for around about £60, I definitely think this one is worthwhile checking out. It definitely should be in your shortlist, especially if you are looking to move away from the Amazon ecosystem for various reasons. I do think this is a great contender for a Google TV or Android TV option. And it makes it even more special because I do have 5 of those to give away, as I previously mentioned. Now, 4 of those boxes out of 5 will be given away to 4 winners who enter the competition on my website. The last one I'm going to leave for YouTube. So all you have to do is just leave a comment on this video. Tell me whereabouts in the world you're watching from and how long you've been a subscriber of the TechDoctorUK channel. And I'll do one of those random comment pickers and pick a winner from this video. And the other 4 winners I'll pick from the website. So really appreciate your support. Do leave me a comment below if you want to enter this competition, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.